Hello, it's me, Jill again, your Leaving a Legacy real estate agent, and you're watching this video because you have received an email from me and you do not have a pre-approval letter. So you've gone through our system already and you said, Jill, I don't have a pre-approval letter. I need a pre-approval letter, and you received through our system. You received this email that talks about what documents you need for pre-approval, how to go and fill out the pre-approval loan application, how to complete the co-borrower application, how to upload the documents. All of that's in this email that you just received. So what I'm getting ready to do is I'm going to go over what is actually in the email by clicking on the links and showing you how to get there. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to get to every place that you need to be able to get to. When you click, I want to show you how to click, what you'll be filling out, and I just show you the documents. If you say you don't remember what documents and you delete this email by accident, I want to show you how to get to the documents you need that you need. And also I want to talk a little bit about the CalHFA down payment and closing cost assistance program. Okay, so we have different requirements for our different loan products. CalHFA is the down payment assistance and closing cost assistance program. We also have FHA, we also have VA products, and we also have refinance products. And so on one of the videos, I've actually showed you by going to my link all of the different loan products that we have that you can choose from, whether you're an investor or whether you're a first-time home buyer. Okay, so right now I'm getting ready to go ahead and share my screen with you, and we are going to get this party started. So in the letter, the first place it takes you to is going to fill out and complete the borrower's application. So the first thing it's going to take you to is going to take you here to my application, to my website, and it's going to actually take you here. Pre-approval loan application. When you click on the link for the pre-approval loan application is going to automatically go right to the pre-approval loan application. Okay, just so I can be a little clear because I just did a few moves here. You are not going to do all the things that I just did. When you click on that link will get you right to the pre-approval loan application. Okay, all right. So you're going to complete all of these questions, complete them in its entirety. And if you do not complete something, when you go to the bottom, right? When you go to the bottom to submit the application, it's going to give you an error. And so any place where you need to fill in, it's going to show up as red. So it's going to be like an error message, but it's going to show up as red. And that just means that if the information does not apply to you, you need to put N/A, non-applicable. This information does not apply to me. So, okay, and everything, what I love about our website, everything is, you can click, choose a selection. So we have select one for you. So there's some things you'll have to write in, but the majority of this information that you will be filling in will be click and answer. The things you have to fill out mostly is up at the top. What's your address? What's your marital status? What's your date of birth? What's your social security number? What's your phone number? All of the top part you have to fill in. Okay, those are the questions you have to fill in right there. So say you went to school, right? And it says, i.e., how many years in high school? Say, well, you dropped out in the 8th grade, right? So if you would put 8 here, or if you dropped out in the 10th grade, you would put 10th grade here, okay? Number of dependents. You can drop down. It actually that. You can drop down there and it gives you the number. And I want to go and find somewhere where we have a question where you might have to put NA/NA. Okay, let's say you don't have a car. So you don't have a car, you will put NA here. You will put NA for the make. You will put NA for the model. And you will put NA for the current value. Estimate value of your personal effects. So you would fill that in, right? And then you go ahead and go and complete the application. So again, I just wanted to show you that you must have every line completed. If it doesn't apply, put N/A. And again, I did put that in my email for you, okay? So this is the person who is going to be the primary person on the application. If you are going in on a loan with someone, then you must complete the co-borrower application. Okay, so there is a co-borrower application also. And I have a link for that, and I don't have to go to that because it looks just like the pre-approval loan application, only it says co-borrower at the top of the application. Okay, so you will know that that's the co-borrower's application. You're going to fill in all of their information. Be as thorough as possible, okay? Be as thorough as possible. And if you have something that you feel like you need to explain or to clarify, then you just come down here to your comments and you can write anything that you need to type in there to clarify any information that you may need to clarify about your current situation, okay? All right, so that's it for that. All right, so the next thing I'd like to take you to, we've looked at the application. Now I'd like to take you to the documents. And so again, like I was saying, say you deleted my email in its entirety and you permanently deleted it, you can't get it back, and you're like, I just don't have time to email Jill right now. But I'm gonna click on her website. You come to my website and you click on documents needed. And then you scroll down. See everything that's listed right here. Everything that you need. Borrower authorization and certification form, credit card authorization form for just your credit repair, credit card authorization form for your appraisal report, and then upload documents. Well, when we click there, I'll show you how to upload your documents after I actually go over what you need. So which form would you like to download? Borrower authorization form and credit card, borrower authorization form or credit card authorization form for credit and appraisal report. So let me just talk about those first. You will fill out the credit card authorization form for credit and appraisal report if you're going to use the same information for your credit report, and then at the time when it's time for your appraisal, you're going to use that same credit card, you're going to use that same debit card for that information. So, and you can have all of that already on file. We don't have to come back and ask you for it. Or you can just download the credit card authorization form for your credit report. Say, Jill, that's all I want to do right now. I'm going to pay the $21. We will never run your information without first saying, look, we're getting ready to run your credit report. The credit report is $21, and or it's time for your appraisal. After we purchase the property, we're getting ready to move forward on the appraisal. We will say, look, we're ready to run your appraisal report. So we get ready to pay for your appraisal. Are you okay with us running the card that you used on your credit card authorization? So we will always check in with you first for your appraisal and for your credit report, just to be clear. So in order to download those documents, all you have to do is click on the plus. It's very light. You can barely see it. And you just click there, download here. Okay, so you can download it. Okay, download the application. It's a PDF. It's a fillable PDF. You can fill in the information and you can go ahead and send it to us. And then what we'll do, if you haven't signed it, we'll send it back to you as a DocuSign. Okay, and then you can just DocuSign because we're going to need your signature on it. Or you can print it, fill it out, sign it, date it, scan it, and send it back to us. So even that's fine too. Okay. So now for the additional documents that you need. So we have different types of loan products, again, as I was mentioning. So the documents that you need for your down payment assistance program here is different than you would need if you were not using the down payment assistance. right? So here it is, it says documents needed. Down payment assistance program, very clear, very straightforward. You're gonna need a recent 1 month pay stub. You're gonna need your last 2 months of bank statements. You're gonna need your 2017, 2018, and 2019 W-2s and or your 1099s as applicable. You're also gonna need your 2017, 2018, 2019, 1040 federal income tax returns with all schedules. 540 state income tax is not required. Recent 401 or stock statement, copy of your driver's license and social security card, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. It's there for you, whatever you need. And so you have several ways to get us the documents back to us. One, you can fax it, and this is right in the email sent you to. One, you can fax it to us, or you can scan and email it to Loans app at loansrealtygroup.com, or you can click on, you will start take you back to my website real quick. And if you go up to the top, you can click on document, upload documents right here. And then you can upload all of your documents. You complete all of the questions. And then I'm going to suggest that you save all your documents as PDFs. Even if it's your California ID and your social, you can save it as a JPEG, and then you go back in there and then you export it and make it into a PDF. Okay, save it as a PDF. Okay, whatever works for you. Some people, I actually go to print and I save it as a Microsoft PDF right off the bat. I don't even do a JPEG. So that's kind of one of the ways I've been using going forward lately. Once you have opened up, once you have selected all of your files, right? All of your files, you drop them. And remember, in my very first video, I talked about creating a file for all of your documents. Create a file with all of your documents, just one file where you're going to put everything in, then or be organized about what you're doing. Be organized in your filing system so you can keep track of everything, because this is a process that is document heavy. It's document heavy. You're going to have a lot of documents. You're going to have to stay very organized. And so that's going to be your job, is make sure you keep a copy of all your documents. I'm not going to keep a copy of all your documents. I might have one, but that's not, matter of fact, not I might. I will have a copy. But you're supposed to keep your own copy too. Say my computer shuts down and my hard drive crashed and I can't get access to my documents, you need to make sure that you have a copy of your documents. So again, you're going to upload and select all the files that we just talked about. And if for some reason you don't have something or you're waiting on something, just put it there in the comments and go ahead and click on submit and submit all of your documents. Your documents will come over. When you do that, please email me and let me know, Jill, I just sent my documents over. So please do that. Let me know that you reply in the email that I sent you. Say, hey, done. This is done. Okay, just so I know and I can be on the same page as you, and we can be moving through this process at the same time. Okay, so that's it for that. And then I wanted to share some information with you about the CalHFA program. It's a wonderful program. It really is. It's a wonderful program. So just give me 1 second here. CalHFA has many programs, right? It has many different programs. And each of the programs are different. They have the CalHFA FHA loan program. And the CalHFA FHA program is an FHA insured loan featuring a CalHFA 30-year fixed interest rate for a first mortgage. And then they have the loan. They have the FHA loan program. It's called the Cal Plus. They have the VA, CalHFA VA loan program. They have the CalHFA USDA program. And so you can look through each one of those programs. And then if you see something that you feel like, oh, I think I really, I'm a veteran. I want to see if I qualify for a VA loan. Then you can also, you can just send us information to our loan broker, and you can say, I want to qualify, want to see if I qualify for a VA loan, and you will get your, see if we can access your housing certificate and get you qualified for that program. Or maybe you want to use the USDA program. So all of these different loans CalHFA has, okay? All right. They have the CalHFA conventional loan program, And one of the programs that they have now, that they did have, is not, they're no longer taking applications for. And they had a build your home from the ground up multi-unit loan program that they had, and so they're no longer offering that program. Okay, so I just wanted you to know about this website. This website is at www.calhfa.ca.gov. Again, that's www.calhfa, which is CalHFA.ca.gov. Okay, and so you also can come here and see what are the buyer eligibility. What do I need to do in order to qualify for one of these loans, right? And so you will, of course, need to meet their credit limit and the loan requirements. You need to occupy the property as your primary residence. Okay, so if you were to do a multi-program, a multi-unit project, and you wanted to have a duplex or a triplex or a fourplex, you must stay in one of those units. Okay, and you would need to occupy that property as your primary residence. So that means you cannot use this program as an investor to purchase a second home. CalHFA borrowers must complete the home buyer education counseling and obtain a certificate of completion through an eligible home buyer counseling organization. And we will send you all the information for that. And it's 12 modules. And I suggest early on in our process, I send you an email that alerts you to start looking at that course and going through that home buying counseling. And because again, it's 12 modules, and you don't want to try to do that. That's not something you want to spend a full day doing, or your whole weekend. It must be completed, all modules. I got into it and I thought I was just gonna go through it, and you know what? It took me about 3 days to complete it. So I didn't do it in one setting like I was thinking I was gonna do. It is a lot of information. It's a lot of great information, and so you're going to really enjoy going through that home buyer education counseling program. It's excellent. It's excellent. I really enjoyed it. Even though I had information, I still learned something. I'm always looking to learn something new. CalHFA's down payment program requires you to be a first-time home buyer. And so what a first-time home buyer means, let's just click on that. It says to know for sure, you should understand that a first-time home buyer is defined as someone who has not owned and occupied their own home in the last 3 years. That means if you've ever owned a home, you're a first-time home buyer. It also means that if you owned your home 3 or more years ago, but sold it, you are right back to being a first-time home buyer again under this program. And you can take advantage of all the benefits of CalHFA's first-time home buyers program. Okay, all right. Let me just alert you to something too that happened to me when I was able to use this loan. They went back 14 years, and my borrower didn't even know. He was like, man, were they even in existence 14 years ago? And we found out, yes, they were. So one of the properties I had purchased, I had a CalHFA loan on. And they were able to see that in the system. And it was so long ago, they were like, okay, well, you can go ahead, and it's beyond the 3 years. And so I was able to qualify because I am not a current homeowner right now. I'm not a current homeowner, and it's been more than 3 years. So I was able to go through this program again and to use, again, this is a down payment assistance program and a closing cost assistance program. And so they have several loans that go with this program, okay, for your down payment assistance. So you have the first part, you have the first loan, which will be your main loan for the main purchase of your home. Then you have the down payment assistance portion, which will be a second loan, which will not be, will not be due. It's called a silent second. It will not be due until you either sell the house or you refi the house. And then you have your third closing cost loan, which which will be your third silent loan. So I'm gonna just read it to you just so you can have a better understanding. But then I want you to go to this website and also do your own research. Okay, so the money you put down on the down payment on your home loan could be one of the largest hurdles for many first-time home buyers. That's why CalHFA offers several options for down payment and closing cost assistance. This type of assistance is often called a second or subordinate loan. CalHFA subordinate loans are silent seconds, meaning payments on this loan are deferred, so you do not have to make a payment on this assistance until your home is sold, refinanced, or paid in full. This helps to keep your monthly mortgage payment affordable. Okay, so it's like, again, I can't say enough about this. It's a really great program. Okay, and so you can actually, we're always hoping that you would come to us for your loan, but if you decide you want to go through CalHFA, you can also go to CalHFA, and you can also go and find a loan officer in your area, and you can go through them. And they have preferred loan officers, people who really know this program like the back of their hand. And I just want to say to you, I am a real estate agent. I am not a loan officer. I will tell you about things that we need to get through as far as your paperwork and understanding it. But when it comes to the explanation, that will come directly from your loan officer. The person who is assisting you with your loan will be there to help and to explain and answer any questions. I am not the professional on loans. So I just want to let you know that, okay? So you come to me and you have a question. I do more than one thing. I'll Google it. I'll say, let's Google it. Let's read it together. Let's see, get some understanding. Then we'll go and get a confirmation from the expert, from the one who is the professional, which is my loan broker, and he's my real estate broker too. But he has his loan license and he has his real estate license, so he will be able to explain this process for you and how it works. Okay. So anyway, I just really wanted to take my time and go over that with you. And then I also wanted to let you know that documents needed, when you go to the documents needed, also, we have different documents. As I would say, we have different documents needed for a regular purchase loan without down payment assistance. And we also have different documents that are needed for a refinance. And so any of those that you need, you just click on download here, and that information will be right there for you. And pretty much there is a little bit of difference in your CalHFA. If you come here, you'll find out for a regular purchase loan without down payment assistance, you don't need 2017. You don't need 3 years worth of W-2s and income tax. You only need 2008, 2019. So you only need 2 years worth versus 3 years. Okay? All right. So anyway, I want to again thank you for allowing us to be a part of your real estate and loan team. We're grateful to be here. Do not hesitate if you have any questions or concerns. Text me, email me, or call me. And again, thank you for choosing Loans Realty Group for all of your real estate and loan needs. Have a quality day. Thank you. Bye.